Season 1, Episode 1. I'm going to be doing the Ironman challenge. So far, to date, I just looked it up and only 4 people have completed it all the way to 120. I'm going on an RP server because I could see that being kind of fun and crazy. Haven't really got to RP in game. Let's see. I want to be a class that seems ridiculous. I don't completely understand Tauren Paladins, so it seems perfect for me. Customize. What skin color? I don't know. I'm a Tauren of the light. Be the albino Tauren. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I'm so holy it took my color away. Haha! What is this? Our face? Ooh, gruntish. Big nose. Kinda. Starting to look more like a dog right there. I'm the cow dog. Rough. Yeah, that would be rough and moo. That's the big nose. You know what? Let's just do that one. Horn style. Okay. Do I want the tippies? Do I want it curled? Well, I don't want stubs. Nobody wants like an impotent Tauren. That's too much like a bull. I don't need one ring. Looks like I'm ready to charge. That'd be good for a warrior. I don't know. No. It's like a goat horn. Ramming horn. One broke off because of battle horn. I really want them horns to come out, so let's do that. Horn color. Yeah, now it's all coming together. Facial hair, but the mane stays the same. I can't pick my hair color? Braids. Alright, that's kind of crazy. I'm leaning toward number 5. That's more pandering style. Nose ring, triple braid nose ring. Nothing. The professional Tauren. I'm here for an interview. Perfect name. Moothur. No add-ons. I don't know if add-ons are allowed. After this video, I will be making a video on the rules and posting it to YouTube. I'm ready to just get into this thing and tear into this challenge. Let's enter the world and see what cinematic they have to offer. While I'm doing this, I might as well appreciate the storyline and the game itself. Coffee time.
Great tragedy has rocked the Tauren tribes and shaken their once stalwart devotion to the Horde. A Disagreement between the new Orc war chief, Garrosh Elscream, and
They've
the
been part of
beloved
the Horde
Tauren
since the
chieftain Cairn
RTS.
Bloodwolf led to a duel that ended in Cairn's death. With his loss, the vile matriarch Magatha Grimtotem launched a murderous attack, attempting to seize control of Thunder Bluff for herself. However, Cairn's brave son, Bane Bloodwolf, successfully repelled the attack and banished the surviving Grimtotem to the farthest reaches of the land. Under Bane's hopeful leadership, the Tauren people now seek to heal their wounds and restore the balance between the various factions of the Horde. To this end, a new generation of Tauren Sunwalkers has arisen to lead their people into the light of a new dawn and the promise of rebirth. As
Okay.
a proud tribesman of Mulgore, you must uphold the honor of your people and safeguard the lands of your ancestors.
I will. For the Horde. Alright. Here we are, here we are. Let's... interface? Why is she crying? Shaman trainer sad? Oh, it's because I didn't pick a shaman. I'd be sad too. I'm pretty awesome. I'd want me on your team. Just kinda getting a couple of things together here. Okay. Block all Gildan fights. That could help. Display only character achievements. I think that's part of the challenge. I should definitely do that. Okay. Action bars. I don't know, some people find it messy. I like to have all my action bars. Alright, I think we're ready for our adventure. Hearthstones are allowed, I'm pretty sure. The first step. What you see here is the work of the Quillbore, young one. Year after year, they have encroached on our village. The great cataclysm finally drove them from their dens to spread like locusts across the land. And now, you see the result. My own mother, dead from their savagery. That's why they're crying. Today you are of age. Today you will take up a weapon and fight for the tribe, and avenge the great mother. Follow the path to the east, and find my son Grohl. He will lead our strike against the Quillbore. I can't accept no help from anybody. Can't join any groups. Can only wear white items or gray items. I know at level 10, since Legion, you're forced into a spec. You can pick your spec, but you cannot put any talents into it. No elixir buffs, no other player buffs. No help from other players whatsoever. I think if an NPC or just a passerby should so happen to throw a heal at you or something, or a buff, if you click it off before you continue combat for a buff, or if you... I only want to use Titles Iron on this character. I'm gonna play each character like it's the only character on my account. Let's see. While I'm talking, we should be moving toward our destination. Auto run for the win. Pretty sure auto run's not against the rules. But if somebody gives you a heal, I think if it's like an NPC or just a passerby, you can't help that. I don't think that disqualifies you. I'm gonna try to avoid people while I'm questing. Obviously in the towns I'll try and banter with people just because of the RP. I've never got to do it before. I want to kind of be silly, have fun. That's kind of on me. Coming up to our quest giver now. Where's he at? I see the blockade. Similar spike style they used to use in the old RTSs. Hey, Moothur was available.
Nice.
I know, right? Moothur. Yeah.
So Sarah's sitting up talking about how she's not an outdoor girl, and I said it's so beautiful out here. We have to walk to school
Kill
today.
6 bristleback invaders.
So we're walking, and she decides I'm gonna race you. So she takes off running, gets 3 steps, and twists her ankle.
Oh my. Did she recover? Is she cool?
She recovered. She's good. I just think that's funny.
That is.
She's so out of shape she can't run.
I'm into my first quest now. I am such a holy Tauren
Oh my god.
that it is so.
Holy cow.
I am the holy cow. So it has sucked all of the color out of me. So I am the albino Tauren of light.
Oh my god.
Moothur, the albino Tauren of light. That's what I should call the season.
Oh my god.
If only 4 people have completed this challenge, then each character I beat it with, and I don't doubt my ability.
We're trying to make it to the top 10 people that complete this challenge.
I want to complete this challenge with more people personally than the rest of everybody else has it complete together.
Gotcha.
And that is crazy ambitious. If other people are currently doing the challenge, I may never meet that goal. But right now, my current goal is with Moothur. With a name that powerful, I'm going to make it to the
Oh
end.
my god.
I'm going to. And I'm not even going to die one time, because I've got a strategy.
Well, I mean, if you die, it is the end, so.
Well, right. But I'm not going to die.
Okay.
There's a lot of people, there's not a lot of videos, but the videos I do see online, I'm noticing a lot of people talk about how they've already lost it once before, they learned lessons. I'll do research like in between videos on zones that I'm in for any hazards I may have to look out for, but like, I'm not worried.
Okay.
Prop pallies are pretty much invincible.
So Walmart did email me and said that the order was canceled and that the temporary hold on my cards is no.
So it's gonna get back on your card.
Yeah. So.
Despite their size, the bristleback greatly outnumber us. A pack of ambush can easily outnumber us. Quillboars are like land murlocs. So we just gotta open 4 cages.
Ancestors watch over you.
What was that weapon? It was a white weapon. Are you better? Upgrade.
Nice.
Got a bigger hammer. I was watching a video earlier. Draenei get a white hammer that's got a little crystal on the end.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's not enough motivation to pick a Draenei. I mean, what would you rather have? A blue fake bull or a real white bull?
Oh my god. Where did Tauren come from? Like that always like was weird to me. That
Taurens are from Azeroth, and they were originally... Now, I wouldn't quote me on this. I could be wrong. but I'm pretty sure they had their own tribes all over Azeroth, and during Warcraft 3, when like Thrall was rallying forces, he ended up doing, I don't remember exactly who with, but like he did something with the Tauren to get them to join the Horde. But like in Warcraft 3, there wasn't a lot of Taurens to choose from. You just had like your basic warriors. They had these big clubs. They took up a few unit types. They were really powerful.
Okay.
When they released the Frozen Throne expansion, they had like a shaman version. I don't remember exactly what their powers was. It was like at least half a decade ago I played this game.
Okay.
But I know in World of Warcraft, Taurens took a lot more of a foothold and a role. And also, like, I haven't read a lot of them, but like in the novels, I'm pretty sure there's lore behind the Taurens, you know, heritage and things like that. But I know they're originally from Azeroth. Because the orcs come from Draenor, just like the Draenei do.
Okay.
And again, don't quote me on none of that. Like, I could be completely wrong. I'm going off memory, and we both know I got the memory of an old man. It's for free. The Quill Boar will pay. You're talking a lot of shit for a cage junkie. Where's he going? Does he phase out? Yes. Let's go turn in. Outside of like paladins being pretty much invincible and prot, I think the 5% health boost is going to help me like get an edge as well.
Okay.
I can't get dazed off of my mounts. And I don't remember the exact percentage, but I know Death Knights and Paladins are faster mounted than any other class. I don't want to do this challenge with like, I think the very last two classes I do are going to be like Death Knight and Demon Hunter, just because they start at higher levels. It doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
You know?
I can see that.
Quill and Pale Boots. Go to a Dana Thunderhorn in the southwest. She has taken a few braves to the southwest to root out the rest of the bristleback.
Go in peace.
I think these guys are supposed to be based off of like Native Americans.
That's kind of the feel that you get.
Yeah. Most races in the game seem to be like based off of a specific culture, which is a good way to kind of like add diversity. I don't remember Kane's role and everything, because it was a long time ago where like I actually played this game, and when I played Warcraft 3. But I know Bane, as far as like where BFA is at currently, is kind of like button heads with Sylvanas.
Okay.
I'd really like to see the Horde just like split in half, like the Honor Horde and the Brutal Horde, you know? Create like a third faction that just goes ham.
Okay. I don't know too much about the lore.
I only know what I catch on YouTube videos here and there, just because I don't got a character necessarily running in-game currently. But from what I hear, not a lot of people, like, a small percentage are actually pulling off in-game right now.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying I'm not capable of, I just don't have the time to invest. There are more trials ahead, Moothur. I hope you're prepared. Rite of Courage. Recover 7 stolen rifles from the bristleback gun thieves. Stop the thorn collars, kill 7 bristleback thorn collars.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
I'm gonna read some quests, but this isn't necessarily that interesting. Like, as far as, like, the lore. Like, I know, like, you know, fuck the bristlebacks, you know, but...
Yeah.
I can never take, like, porcupine pigs as a serious race.
Oh my god. It's probably why they never made them a playable race.
Honestly, if they wanted to make 2 more factions, they could split the horde in half. And then they can also have, like... They could release them as, like, neutral factions. Like, you're not alliance or horde. Create, like, a whole third continent, right? And drop it in an expansion. And then make it to where, like, you could do Murloc, Bristleback. Like, what are some of the other, like, ethereals? Valkyrs, that would be cool.
Yeah, but how would they like doing the quest and what would they wear?
They would create quests similar to what the Alliance and Horde has on here. And like the split Horde, like make them make a decision at a certain level so they wouldn't have to affect the quests for the Horde leveling up until that point on. Which will create them not having to do a lot of rewriting. But then also at the same time, like if they had a third continent that just had like leveling zones, because leveling zones scale now.
Yeah.
So like they would only have to create like maybe like a Northrend amount of zones. You know? Like a broken island, you know, a normal expansion.
Okay.
And then just like they're going to be doing with Nazjatar and Mechagon, I think it's called. That's about to be coming out. They could add those on as like the progression islands or areas that pop up somewhere.
Okay.
I think if there were neutral factions that could be on either team, it could open that up. And also, if say like in Battlegrounds, the neutral factions can just be placed as fillers on Alliance or Horde, it would create more of like a competition. One side can't necessarily dominate.
Okay.
And that would also create faster queue times inside of Battlegrounds and dungeon runs, because they'd be able to team up at both sides.
Okay.
Right? Slick ideas, right? If you're listening, Blizzard. That would be a lot of work. It would have to be like a whole expansion dedicated to that. What do we need now? Just gotta kill them. I don't have any food, do I? Nope. Okay, now I got something for shoes. I wasn't even watching my health. I was getting too rushy and I ended up getting down to like... It had to be at least halfway. That'd be a lame way to lose the challenge at like level 3.
Homogenized? No way. I like the ladies.
I think for the next few level ups, I'll make them tell a joke every time I level up. Just because, haha. I need more thorn collars. Oh, we got a new ability. What do we got here? We got Judgment. Judge the target, dealing 17 holy damage. And it's got a 30-yard range. Okay, cool. So I can pull people with that. And it does a lot more damage than my weapon. Cool. So we'll be able to kill these things a little bit faster now. Finish him off. Click him over here. There's 2 of you left. I need 2 more deaths, so you will both die. Pretty sure it's around 16, 17 where it'll actually start to become a challenge. But I have to decide before I get out of Mulgore is am I going to the Barrens?
Why is that like a tough decision or
It is a very tough decision.
why?
I've quested the Barrens a couple of times. I know there are unexpected risks at random places and a couple of caravan quests that get pretty dicey as far as surviving them.
Okay.
I don't want to put myself at too much risk. I know a very safe way I'm going to level. I've already decided, like, I'm only going to use on this character what I get from this character. So, I know I want the Diplomat title.
Okay.
So, I'm going to grind, kill all of the Timber Mauls and whatever I have to kill for the Sporeguard people in Outland. Chances are I'm going to be able to do them one after another just because of the levels involved with them. But I want to get the Diplomat title. I'm going to eventually find a pet to make follow me around. I was going to auction one, but I saw a video and a guy said like the only thing we're allowed to buy from the auction house is like bandages. So I don't know. I saw somewhere else we could get goblin gliders. So I might get those just to save myself from like dying of fall damage. That'd be a really crappy way to go out.
Yeah.
I want to find out when I get the goblin gliders if I can set it up to where when I jump, if I tap jump again, it'll deploy the glider. Kind of like a Demon Hunter's double jump.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
if it'll work. It could just be a stupid idea. I want to be careful not to break any rules, because like this is a huge waste of time if I break any rules.
Yeah.
This character is literally just for Ironman. This whole server is just Ironman.
Okay.
I think I picked like Argent Dawn or something like that.
Williams be at your back.
I wanted to go RP just because I thought it would be entertaining in some of the towns. I've never really got to roleplay.
Okay.
So hey,
Hey.
as I'm running to my next quest zone, have I told you today that you're the most beautiful person ever?
Oh, well, thank you.
You know, and it helps that you're like super smart and pleasant to be around and
Do you
super
want a cup of
entertaining.
coffee or
Yes,
something?
you know
Oh
me
my
so well. I
God.
love you so much. Look, this one, it's like there was coffee, but it disappeared.
Wow. And a magician. Jeez, you're like a triple threat.
I know. Please,
Yes, I could totally go for some coffee too.
love you. So I gotta kill 10 armored battle boars, and then I have to feed evil, which means what was that they gave me? I probably shouldn't turn down any extra armor if it's white. Throw a torch, starting a fire. Okay. Actually, let's move that here so it's more accessible finger-wise. So I have to burn the troughs. Ooh, that made it turn red. Is it coming for me? Is it gonna die? Yes, they die. Awesome. I kinda got worried there for a second. I probably shouldn't have such a haphazard attitude about this. Alright, let's try this one. Now that I know they're gonna die, I'm gonna burn it. Move to the next one. Where's the first trough? That's over here. So I can't just keep doing the same one. There we go. And now I just need to kill some of these boogers. I'll feel a lot more comfortable once I hit level 10 and I actually am prot. Because, like, all tank specs naturally take less damage.
Yeah.
And I know, like, even without talents, I don't exactly know what paladins learn nowadays. But I'm pretty sure I'll learn some, you know, last minute save myself from dying things. What kind of food is that? Because I'm allowed to eat food as long as it doesn't give me a buff. No buff. Awesome. Then you go there so I can eat if I need to recover. And that's 10 boars. Let's head back, turn in. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to kill these chickens out here too. The plain striders. That should be a Tauren mount. Don't even make it increase in size. Tiny little... Look how big I am compared to that. I want to ride you that size. Maybe a bit smaller. Little tiny legs carrying a big old holy cow. I am the mighty Moothur! I want a Moothur shirt.
Oh my god.
You know what? Just for these streams, I should get the face of Moothur. We should take a screenshot. How do I take a screenshot?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Alright, we need to find a really cool backdrop, right? And I just need to get a picture of Moothur. I need to get it airbrushed onto a hat from a really good artist.
Oh my.
And wear it during these streams. So, don't scratch yourself, Moothur, you're embarrassing me. Now.
Can Tauren be mages?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. No, I don't think so.
I was just gonna say, how funny would it be to see a cow riding a flying carpet?
That would be
well,
funny.
I guess if you're a tailor, you'd get a flying carpet anyway, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But how funny would that be to see a cow riding a flying carpet?
You're gonna make me roll a Tauren just to get a flying carpet.
What?
Let's see, what's this? Waste. Alright, I'm getting all geared up. Where am I going? I think as a paladin I get... Do they get Kodo pally mounts, or do they get the horse?
I think the horse is just a
Human?
human thing, yeah.
Because I know those like elephant things are with the Draenei.
Yeah.
And...
Somebody gets turtles.
Who gets turtles?
I don't remember. But
Handarin?
Yeah, I think they get turtles.
Because Worgen can't be paladins, can they?
I have no idea.
Whoa, he's red. I wasn't even touching him. Alright. Can we beat him? Oh, he's only level 3. I almost just ran right on in there. I tried to tell you to slow down, you didn't listen. That's going to be very helpful. That's one reason I'm glad I rolled a Tauren. War Stomp is a racial ability, stuns up to 5 enemies in 8 yards for 2 seconds. And like, that works at any level. Pretty much like elites are the only thing that might be able to like not have to deal with it. Mane of Thorn Mantle. So we'll judge you, then we'll Crusader Strike. I should have waited on my War Stomp cooldown. Crusader Strike. Torch Toss. Hey, don't throw things at me. Got him. It's filthy, bloody, and singed. Alright, heading up this way. Thorn Mantle's hideout, heading back to Camp Narachi. I remember when you had to get add-ons to get any kind of help as far as arrows or anything on your map. Like, you could check your map to know where to go, but if I remember right, there was a point in time that, like, it was almost mandatory to have something like Tom for questing. I'm going no add-ons with this guy. I don't even know if I can have add-ons. I might be allowed to. I'll look that up later. The only add-ons I would even consider in a later episode is if there's something like, during these quest texts, like, if it had something that read them off, or if it was like just the models up on the screen, like right here, you know, right in this general area. Have you completed your trials? Bag of thorns, water. Used a ceremonial offering at Great Mother Hawkwind's grave. This is the grave here. So it's ceremony time. Oh, I got a bag for that quest. Alright. I did read on the WoW Challenges site that I'm allowed to get bags of any quality. I don't know if I'm allowed to buy them from the auction house or not. So I'm just gonna stick to vendor bought bags. I do know, like, toward BFA you can get some vendor bought bags that are up to 14, 16 slots, and that's just to play it safe. Speak with Daimi Windsor atop Fargaze Mesa. Who's crying? Here, I'll help you mourn.
What brings you here?
Now we've cried together.
Eternal
Now cheer
sun
up.
shine upon you.
Let's go. Who let this chicken in the village? I feel like the whole idea of obtaining cheeseburgers would be more fun if every cow in the world had its own spear to walk around with. Honestly, I'd put cameras on that and I'd pay to watch that. What do you think about hamburger gladiators?
What?
It's the cheesiest. Any cow that wins doesn't get turned into food. If the humans win, we eat the cow in front of his friends. To show them we're nothing to moose with. Oh man, you're funny. If you are prepared to leave Camp Narachi behind, I will help you call the spirits to guide you. I just got to Camp Narachi. What do you mean leave it behind? Look, Moothur. The rolling plains of Mulgore stretch before you. Our home, the cradle of the Earth Mother. Here she provides us with all we could ever need. A peaceful and verdant land. This is what you will fight to protect. So I've got to drink the water of visions.
Ancestors watch.
I don't understand. Why is it that Taurens are bored, though? Because they seem like a peace-loving people.
They were recruited by Thrall, who is basically like the closest to the Earth shaman in all of both Draenor and Azeroth.
Gotcha.
Because, like, Thrall can commune with the spirits unlike anybody else ever in the history of Warcraft. And the Taurens have a great respect for the Earth and, you know, all of Azeroth.
I get it now. I get it.
If it would have been somebody like Garrosh or Sylvanas to approach them, they'd have never joined us. But that's the same with the Darkspear trolls. Like, the Horde is really like a makeshift ragtag group of like all these different, you know,
Yeah.
people coming together, but literally it would have never happened without Thrall. It turned me into a bird.
Cowbird.
Cowbird.
A bird with red meat.
You ever ate a chicken that tastes like beef?
I wish.
You ever ate some beef that tastes like chicken?
I've had a duck that tastes like chicken.
You could have made that flight a little bit faster.
I'm pretty sure I've had some questionable Chinese food that wasn't chicken.
Most Chinese food is like, it's either authentic, or if they really want it to taste good, it's the cat from Outback.
How may I aid you?
Right of the winds. Everybody knows you need to hallucinate to fly somewhere. Kill 15 pale mane gnolls and then return to Ahmo, Thunderhorn, and Bloodhoof Village. Like, how you gonna... You can't have that name with that last name.
Hey, is this my water?
Morin Cloudstalker? I have no idea. I wouldn't recommend it. Find Morin Cloudstalker east of Bloodhoof Village. There's a flight path over here. I didn't see anywhere that flight paths aren't allowed. I'm pretty sure I even saw like that heirloom thing, the toy that gives you all the flight paths. I think that's allowed. I'm not gonna get it just in case, but I am gonna still collect flight paths. So what quest givers do we have in here? Go into the tent. They're in here smoking the peace pipe.
Well met.
Bring 8 trophy swoop quills.
Farewell.
Alright. Trainers are pretty much just NPCs there now. You used to have to train up your talents and abilities. Well, not your talents. You could rank up your talents based on numbers. I think warlocks and hunters were more fun when you had to like tame your first pet at 10, catch your first demon at 10, go into like that cave in the North Durotar just to get an imp. 6 curry wolf poles.
You know, it would be a race, just because I'm a nerd, that I would want to see him out.
What's that?
You know those like giant ancient tree bark dudes?
Yeah.
Like tree, I don't.
Not the tree,
treants,
not the
no.
treants, but the ones that are tree size, like the big ones, the
Yeah.
guardians.
I feel like that would be really cool.
Is to be able to play one of them.
Yeah, and do like a lot of
I
nature
think-
damage.
I
and
think
nature
druids
spells.
can turn into a guardian form. It might not even be called that, but I've seen druids turn into the bigger blossoming tree,
Okay.
but not quite as tall as the really giant ones that tower overhead.
I just think it'd be a lot cooler to have more giant races. Because you have a lot of small races. You have the gnomes and you have the...
I feel like you know what they do on Warfronts, how they put out like vehicles and you can actually be a Treon or a Chimera or something like that. They should have that out in the open world, where you can pay war resources that like make it like an hour-long buff. You know, make me pay like 500 resources that I gathered up to become a giant tree guardian, and then just go slay the other team for an hour.
Yeah,
It'd be worth it.
that would be.
And it would also give people something to grind, which is what this game always is some kind of time sink, you know? How much is my first Kodo gonna be? Oh, it's only gonna be a gold. I can pull that off. By what, level 20? Don't paladins get their apprentice writing for free?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they do. Let's go over here. Bring a flatland cougar femur.
May the eternal sun shine.
Alright. Right here at this spot right here. During the Noble Garden event, I was clicking an egg here and clicking an egg here. And they just kept respawning. It seemed like the more people that were in the village, the faster they spawned. I was able to bang out like pretty much all of Noble Garden in a couple of days. What's in here? We got trade goods, profession trainer, general goods. Armorer and shield crafter and weapon crafter, you are people that I need.
I have just the thing for you.
Bring the bundle of hides to the Windmaster and Tack in Bloodhoof Village.
Something special?
Let me make sure I can afford the sword too.
Come here, Jenna. Then it's your shirt. I told Jenna after her shower to get dressed an hour ago. And I'm pretty sure she's been standing there staring at the closet ever since.
That's ridiculous.
Why?
I'm gonna go ahead and even before 10 pick up a sword and shield because I feel like I'll be safer with a shield. And at this level I just bought a white sword from a vendor and I went up like 0.4 DPS. Jenna,
Well,
how you doing in there? I leveled up. Here, let's tell a joke until that gets boring. What do you got for me, Tauren?
here's the beef.
Here's the beef.
Do you remember Where's the Beef?
Oh my god.
Buy a Wind Rider and bring the bundle of hides to Thunderbluff. I should just do that now.
Greetings.
Just because that's non-combat, maybe I'll get closer to another level.
Answer.
So what's the new spell I got? Ooh, I got Flash of Light. Expends a large amount of mana. So if I play like this, make Flash of Light H. That way I'll move my fingers down to heal. But now we're level 5. Only 115 levels to go. You're doing it, Moothur. You're the man. Nobody can stop our beefy holy cow parade. It's the Crusade of Pot Roast.
So I have a question.
To answer your question, yes, I am that epic. Now what?
God. If you fail in your quest,
Yes.
are you just gonna remake Moothur all over again? Or are you gonna name him something different?
I am going to... If I can have any bag, I want this bag. It's a 16 slot bag and it's Thunderbluff, which represents Taurens. That'd be more RP, right?
I guess.
I need to get revered with Thunderbluff. So after I finish Mulgore, we should look up all Tauren type quests. And those are what I should work toward in each area. So I can try and get revered with Thunderbluff. I can't wear the tabard because I can't wear any green equipment.
A tabard is green.
Look, Thunderbluff tabard, it's green.
Huh, okay.
I don't-
This also gives you XP, doesn't it?
Look up if there's any white label tabards. Any white tabards. I'd grind out a white tabard.
I think if it gives you XP, though, you're not supposed to wear it.
Well, no, tabards don't give XP.
Oh.
Like when I log out, I'm gonna log out just outside of towns to try and get as little rested bonus as possible. Like, I'm trying to be as raw and hardcore as I can with beating this challenge. I'm really challenging myself as a gamer, you feel me?
Yeah.
Leather armor merchant.
Winds guide you.
Ride to Thunderbluff.
I'm gonna make our cups of coffee, and I'm gonna head into the room because I have to make a phone call,
Alright. Okay.
and then I'll be back.
Thank you for the coffee.
Anytime.
I keep checking to see if like anybody comes. I think I'm gonna be I gotta be a higher level to really draw people's attention on the Ironman challenge. But like, I'm trying to make it a habit now before people start coming into the chat to be all like, oh hey, I'm looking over to make sure like nobody's there, cause I want to be able to make sure I engage anybody that comes in. I just made it a smidge more quiet, just because that was hitting the yellow over there. Bring the leather goods to Tal and Thunder Bluff. So who is that? Okay. So back up the totem pole. So now I know what bags I'm eventually going to be getting. I saw people in netherweave bags, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get in trouble for Thunder Bluff bags. Especially like if I'm grinding it out, it'll give me a set goal of what way I want to go with this character.
Right.
Take this to Bloodhoof Village, eh? That's not a problem. If you're already heading there, speak to Tack. Buy a Wind Rider.
How may I aid you?
Heading back to Bloodhoof Village. And doing that little bit of running around, I think it gave me enough silver to go get the shield, so I can be a little bit safer in this endeavor. This is one challenge I know that if I speed up and I rush too fast, I'm going to end up like everybody else who ended up dying. I'm going to make sure to survive this challenge.
Sure.
Let's go turn it in here. Get out of my way, brave Ironhorn. Oh, that's also a brave Cloudmane. Okay, so they are different people.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
Leather goods.
Walk with your...
Why, thank you. Holy cow. Ooh, I'm level 5. I can save up for that too now. Look at that. Now I'll be more safe. I saw one person that actually completed the challenge that had 2 white rings. I want to find out how to obtain those. I want to get as many item slots filled up with white items as possible. Make it like part of my quest. I at least got a sword and shield now. So let's see, which way should we go first? I think what I'll do... Trophy swoops. So let's go that way first for the trophy swoops. And kill prairie wolves and plain striders along the way. Alright, then we'll be heading this way. Now that we can heal, we'll be a little bit safer as well. I got a little bit of food with me. We got a shield. This is just the beginning of the reign of the mighty Moothur. Stone Bull Lake. There's a Plain Strider. And another one. Kill the swoop first because it's red. Alright, I'm taking a lot less damage now. Okay. So we should be way better off. Did the damage on these go down? Nope. Where do you think you're going? You can't run from me. I swing my sword so fast that I can be 3 characters away and slice you down. There's a prairie wolf. There's another swoop. He's far enough away, I should be alright. Three out of 4. Come on, come on. Four of those, done with the Plain Striders. You are amazing. Thank you. She always makes the best coffee. Coffee is my best friend next to her. 6 paws. Out of 6. I think that howl is to call other ones, so I need to be careful about that. Save my war stomp for in case one of them approaches. Your howl means nothing. Just because you shouldn't have gotten my path. I spit on you. My brother, you do not know the way. I don't think I have to verse a Kodo. Set of 6. Hail Maiden Knolls. If they're over here, I'm gonna also get them from here. So they must be over here in this cave. That's where Knolls typically... Knolls would be another good sub-race for them to put in. They're all red, so I should be careful. Not very tough though. He died pretty easy. Alright. Oh yeah, y'all die quick. This'll be easy. Take that. You should have never looked for the secret cow level. Who do you think originally took Word's leg? Hey. Fucky. Alright. I need more swoop kills. Get back here. Get over here. Stand no chance to me. They hunch over like us. Maybe they're our ancestors. We will slay our ancestors.
I'm out of range.
Take that. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Nothing can stop Moothur. Should we go in this cave? I need 8 more. I have to go in the cave. At least they don't have far to run in here. Pull them. Be a little careful and strategic in here. Die in front of your friends. Your echoes cannot seal your contempt. It must have been a crud or something. What's that? That's what people were talking about. There's a lot of mobs you're not even going to realize the abilities Blizzard put on them because you normally kill them so fast. I am allowed to put things on the auction house, so things like linen that other people might actually, you know, spend money on. There is a auction house brontosaurus mount that costs 5 million gold, so these Ironman challenges are a perfect way to save up gold since I'm not really going to be spending it. Level 6. Yes. Yes, I am. Let me hear it again. Oh, his face don't move for that? Okay. I thought it would. I feel like it makes the characters more fun, all of that. Yum yum, breakfast burrito. Yum yum, breakfast burrito. Yum yum, breakfast burrito. Yum yum, breakfast burrito. So good and yummy, you fill my tummy warehouse. Eat that. A dog will never beat a cow. Oh, are you guys hyenas? Sharing the land. Oh, I've killed enough. Okay, let's get out of here. They might start respawning as we're leaving. Got to be prepared for that, so keep an eye out. Put that on auto run real quick. It's coffee time. It makes me smile. And coffee time can be amazing. Light up Super Saiyan cup. Oh no! Haha. More linen. Add to my Brontosaurus. Come here, Swoop. Swoop on it. Swoop, swoop. Go and chop it. So, ooh. Yeah. Do we need any more plane strike? No, we're done with those. Okay, we need a flatland cougar femur. Heading over here. There's another Swoop. Hello, Swoop. Alright, swoop up on it. When I swoop up on it, feeling my judgment, and then I slice him with the Crusades striking, I'm stomping up on it. Wait. Probably shouldn't use abilities for lyrics. What heals more? 94, 94. So do I want leg meat or tough? Nah, tough jerky because I'm tough. I'm rugged. The beard says I'm rugged. Alright. It is too far away. Eat that. Need 2 more. I like the music. I'm going to leave the in-game music on for all of these streams. Use this as an opportunity that even outside of the streams and the videos and the documenting the Ironman challenge, I'm going to really just try and take time to appreciate more of the game itself. Because a lot of hard work and time do get put into these games, and I do notice that and appreciate that. And as a fan of Blizzard since I was young, it's something I feel like, you know, kind of like pay homage. Fury Talons. Okay, let's go do that then. And look for a flatland cougar along the way. Definitely can't just run through mobs. Not until I'm at least mounted. It's too risky. See if I can kind of like weave in and out of them here. Just to kind of keep progress moving along. Probably a bad idea to head into these trees. I already see a couple of wolves. See if we can, I hear a bark. Who's coming from you? Alright. Take that, dog. What up, dog? What up, dog? It's that howl. I bet he did that howl. remember when I used to play back in the BC days, I had numbers that would come off like that. I wish I could remember how to do that, like arcing off of me damage numbers. Getting a lot of stringy wool for me. I can't pick up cooking. Cooking would be fun on this challenge, but a lot of things you cook do like create cooking buffs, and the whole point of this is to have as little help as you possibly can get. I think these are the witches we need. They do magic damage, which is a lot more dangerous than physical damage. It doesn't look like the talents are going to be too hard to obtain, though.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Ooh, a cougar. Okay. I might get my femur right here. You are elusive, little guy. No. Gotta find another one. Eat my hammer of justice. Alright. Hammer of justice. Put this one over here. Need about 4 more of those. They seem to be dropping off of every kill though, so it won't be too difficult. What are you singing?
She just makes it.
You making up a song?
Well, I officially pay off that TV.
What?
Next month I officially pay off my laptop.
Beastie.
It's too far away.
She's with me that if I went into the one nearest us and wanted to get another laptop, I'd get $100 off, and probably half of my credit from the refrigerator would go towards the laptop.
Okay.
So I'd probably only be paying half of what I paid for this one if I got the same kind. And I'm considering it just for homeschooling purposes to have 2 good strong running laptops.
Okay. Not a terrible idea at all. Because it's easier for homeschooling if you already have the laptops, right? I think I got all my calls from them that I need. It doesn't hurt to get extra experience from kills, honestly. Alright, so now I need to find a cougar. And I ain't talking about a late night for a young guy.
Oh my.
Moothur's not doing too bad. I'm level 6.
Nice.
Still got 45 minutes left in today's challenge. Or, you know, today's episode.
If I did get a second laptop, would you want to use that as your laptop for now, for gaming and stuff?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, essentially, I'd be getting what I already have. Unless they offer me a good price on something better. And then I'll be taking what is better.
Would they be willing to take something off of like a gaming computer?
They would, but it's not going to drop more than $1,000. So, still got over $1,000.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Got my femur. Take the path back to avoid confrontation. I'm not doing too bad. Ever since I equipped the shield, I'm really not taking that much damage at all.
Well, I mean, you're level 6. I hope that continues that way, but, you know.
I'm the mighty Moothur. Nothing's going to drop me.
Okay, dude. Settle down.
My prime focuses with Moothur is I want to keep doing quests related to reputation with Thunderbluff until I can get those bags. Once I have all my bag slots filled from buying those from the quartermaster in Thunderbluff, I want to get myself to the level to where I think I'm going to be grinding the Timber Mall before the Beauregard people. So I want to start grinding out those mobs soon as possible, grind them out to Revered, do all the turn-ins at Revered, and get exalted with them, then get to the appropriate level, do the same thing with Beauregard. Once I have my title and all of that's done, it's going to be quite a decent time in the future, and I'll come up with like the next direction of Moothur's journey and crusade from there. Oh, there was a quest at this bridge. What do you want?
Will you help me find my dog?
Your dog? You want me to feed your dogs? Okay, so where's this dog at? Help, Moothur. My prized puppy has run away. He's running around Bloodhoof Village, lost and hungry. Okay, so I just gotta find him in the village. Oh, it's that little gray dog that's always running around, ain't it? I bet that's what it is. Where you at, puppy? Over here. If I was an NPC dog, where would I be? In a town full of cheeseburgers.
Oh my god.
A big gummy bear. That's crazy. An ice cream.
Alright, got gloves. Oh, there he is. Come here, dog.
Well, all of the first of the month bills have officially been paid.
How am I supposed to feed him if he keeps running?
I mean, you're a Tauren. Just gotta throw him a bone. No.
Haha. I was right beside him. I couldn't click him or nothing. Is there something I'm missing? His favorite meat is tender strider meat. How am I supposed to get tender strider meat? I have strider meat. I have to go kill striders until I get strider meat. Cool. Ooh, are these pets? Are you a pet vendor? What? No. I just want to buy a pet. I can't do any pet battles. I wish I'd have sold that quest before I took off, because now I'm backtracking. Why don't you do something but stand by the river and cry?
Jenna?
Hopefully I get it off this first guy. Yes. Good. Now we gotta go find Kyle. Here, Kyle.
Oh my god.
Kyle. I'm coming to get you, Kyle. I'm coming, Kyle. I gotta find him again.
I need a target.
There he is. What up, dog? Come eat my meat, dog. I know how to pet a puppy. Kyle fed. Andy's dancing. Because everybody knows if you feed a wolf, they dance for you. What is this, a dance party? Let's dance in. He stopped dancing because I stopped dancing. Okay. Hater dog. I was worried for a second when it said tender strider meat because I can't do any cooking. So if it's a quest that like requires a cooking recipe, I can't do it.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Find my dog.
Daily quests are allowed though, even though profession quests aren't.
Yeah.
So if I find a daily quest I'm good at, that'll be extra experience every day.
Okay.
Moothur is about the same level as Shimona was when I ended yesterday.
I still say we should do one and name it Mufasa.
Do a different Tauren and name it Mufasa.
Yeah.
We'll just pick a different class that Taurens can be, and that can be the second challenge.
I'm sure I could come up with many new names.
If only 4 people have completed it so far, I want to at least do it with every class.
Yeah.
Just to show it can be done with every class. I feel like it can be. I feel like if you play smart, any character can Ironman challenge.
Guide
I am now the same level as Shimona was. I'm just abandoning that character because of how crappy the sound quality was, and I don't want to backtrack 2 hours of questing.
Yeah.
Use the Winterhoof cleansing totem at Winterhoof Water Well. I've got to watch after every quest because if I get given a buff, I have to click it off before I go into combat or I'm disqualified.
Okay.
You can't help if you get buffs after certain quests, but as long as you don't use it to aid your character in any way, like if you click it off, it's the same as never getting it.
Okay.
It's good that you've taken the task seriously. Never forget. Just got my first cloak. Put that down there. Use 6 drums of soothed earth to calm 6 agitated earth spirits. Alright. I was hoping to make it to level 10 before I ran out of time, but I don't think I'm going to.
Greetings. Goodbye.
So I think the first thing I need to do is, since this is in the complete wrong direction, let's go that way. I should sell some stuff. My bags aren't necessarily that large. So let's go sell some stuff, see if there's a plate vendor, see if I can get some better white plate. That's all mail, no repair bill. Sell that, 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 and that. Quest items up here. Okay, there's leather.
How may I aid you?
There's a weapon master. Gunsmith. Can't do cooking. What's in general goods? Okay.
Goodbye.
None of them sell plate. Okay, cool.
I have a question.
You do have a better shield, though. Yes. What is thy question?
At higher levels, do they still have vendors that sell
White gear?
white gear?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know. See, these are the important questions.
There's actually people who I saw online, certain people have posted like the best white gear for certain levels. If you want to like specifically be hunting for the best white gear.
Okay.
And I think certain questing zones don't sell any white gear. Now what I would like to look up tonight, which would help me whenever I get to a major city, is if I'm able to go on the auction house and purchase white gear. Because technically nobody's helping me. I'm buying it fair and square from the auction house.
Yeah.
And I am technically allowed to buy goblin gliders. And I think they said there's a rocket that's white quality that I'm allowed to buy.
Okay.
So that'll be something I look up tonight. I should also within the next couple of days make a video to post on YouTube that goes over all of the rules, but then also go to a few different websites and find out like all of the questions I can about the rules, answer them all, and by doing it myself and writing out that script and performing it and putting it online and even watching it again and all that, it's gonna help me learn all the rules better. Kill this wolf over here. That's for the water well. Yeah, I'm not taking very much damage at all. He got me down to like 97%. I don't have any AoE attacks, so like, I still don't want to take on more than one person at a time because I can't damage more than one person at a time. It just seems foolish.
Yeah.
I know if I start rushing it, I'm gonna doom myself. So I want to be very careful and just keep progressing. I wonder how many days is going to be the same episode of me killing creatures over and over again to get exalted with those factions.
Many, many days.
It'll be many moons. I'm looking forward to my first RP experience. I don't know what episode that's gonna be. If I decide to not quest in the Barrens, it's gonna be dangerous running through the Barrens to get to Orgrimmar. Because if I don't quest in the Barrens, the only other thing only other place I think I can go is if I go to Brill.
Okay.
But is Brill better than the Barrens?
I don't know.
I might be stuck going to the Barrens just because there's some Tauren quests out there, and I need to get reputation with Thunderbluff. Agitated Earth Spirit. Let me play my drum for you. Oh, I must have played crappy. Why are you displeased? You're just a hater. Quit being such a hard-ass, rock man. You, listen to my drum skills. How annoying would that be if like a big beefy guy ran up to you and said, "Hey, listen to my drum."
Oh my god. That's a wonder.
So we can do it. It's all up to you, okay? You gonna sing a song, Jenna? Alright, I got one happy spirit. So far, you're the coolest out of the 3 spirits. If I do have to run to Orgrimmar, and I am allowed to, like, purchase things off the auction house as long as they're white quality, then I want to get myself a pet to follow me around that's white quality. I don't know why I'm so big on cosmetic pets, but I'm a huge fan of cosmetic pets. I remember back in the Burning Crusade days, I would spend endless hours in Ashara, like or as Shara, or however you pronounce it, up there where like the Blue Dragon World boss used to be. But I used to farm the Azure Whelplings for hours upon hours on end, and I would always try and like make one for myself. I'd always keep one on the side for guildies who would have like 5 successful raids in a row, because I was leading a raiding guild, and which I'll go into more in depth in future episodes. But I would always try and keep 1 or 2 on the auction house as well. But so, like, and that was back before you could like go into your toy collection. Like, you had to have your pet inside your bags. But I'll always remember memories like that, and I'll always like cosmetic pets because of it. Oh, why'd I hit him? Oh, he got cleansed even getting hit. You're pretty cool, guy. He must have been really stoned.
Jenna, I told you to watch my cord.
Are you okay? That looked like it hurt.
You're fine. Go ahead, go potty.
Look, they're rock elementals. The cool ones. They're stoned.
Oh my god. I love you, Jenna.
Oh, ooh, a white pellet rifle. I know I can't help out other characters, and other characters can't help me, but that'd be good if I was a hunter. apparently a lot of people believe that if you do hunter or warlock, you'll have your best chance of succeeding because you have a pet to tank for you. And I completely agree with that. I don't know what order I'm going to do my classes in. But I know whenever I make a hunter, that'll be a human. You can't be a Tauren warlock, can you? You can't study the Void and the Earth Mother, can you?
I don't know.
If I'm guaranteed going to make a second season with another class, and then the second one's going to be Tauren as well, then I want to pick a Tauren class. I want the pet classes to be like the last classes, or like if I fail one season, like if I have a character death, which I shouldn't because I'm me, but haha, I know how to play it safe. I'm very patient. I'm like the wind from the Earth Mother. There's two big round mountains next to each other, and I'm the silent but deadly flatulence that comes out of the lava-spewing pit. That's so horrific.
Oh my god. I don't want to say that you have issues.
But you got issues. Alright, now we gotta go cleanse the waters. If something locks on to me, at least until I've got a mount, I'm gonna make sure I have to fight it. Just because, like, I don't want things hitting me while I'm running and me just like, that's a stupid way to die. Not saying anybody who's watching who's done the Ironman challenge, you're not stupid if you died that way. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna die that way.
I'm out of break.
I don't remember whose video I was watching just this morning. He was saying, and it was all in the same video, all in the same 12-minute span. He was running through, doing the undead area. I think he was actually in Brill, but he was running around. He was all like, "There's no way nothing's ever gonna beat me," and like he was doing these bears, and he's all like, "These quests are unbearable," and right, and then it was a bear that actually killed him a short time later. Like after he was saying all this stuff, like I could do this with my hands tied behind my back. This is so easy, right?
Yeah.
And then a bear takes him out, and he said, "I just couldn't bear it."
Oh my god.
I was so thoroughly entertained. In the next episode, I'll look up his video again, and I want to like say his name because I don't want to just say some guy. If I reference somebody's video, I want to give them credit on some level.
Yeah.
So, you know, anybody who watches this video, either live stream now, and I keep checking, I don't think anybody's been watching this live, but even on the rebroadcast on YouTube that I'm going to do, and like I'm going to follow the guidelines and everything, you know, so I don't like cross any lines or boundaries or anything. But even people watching the rebroadcast, I don't want them to think like, "Oh look, he's taking this guy's jokes and not referencing him." I'm not that guy, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to make sure I reference him. There's like a small handful of YouTubers that I watch that literally just because they do, you know, they talk about certain things like on WoW for a variety of different reasons. There's not a lot of footage of Ironman deaths on YouTube. But the footage there is, I mean, it looks devastating. I'd be devastated. Like if I got Moothur up to like BFA or something, and then just got like sniped out by a fast spawning mob because those happen there, and it's a real concern of mine.
Yeah.
If I have too many close calls in an area, I'll move to another area. And if within the levels that I'm in, there are no questing areas left to be safe, I am not above grinding mobs to 120. I'm not above it at all.
Okay.
Cause like I will go find a rare mob somewhere that's got like, I don't know, some kind of like BOE world drop that you know what? There's always those BOE world drops that frickin' only drop in certain places that sell for a ridiculous amount on the auction house.
Okay.
Get me closer to my Brontosaurus. Ironman's gonna get me my Brontosaurus.
I don't see how, but okay.
Well, think about it. I'm not really spending gold, but I'm gonna keep making gold, and I'm allowed to sell things on the auction house, like that was on the Wild Champion site.
Yeah, but I feel like it's so much harder, you know, when you have nothing, you're starting fresh to make that much gold.
Right, but think about it. I've got no use for the linen I've picked up. I'm saving that to put in the auction house. If I pick up every BOE green, well, I'm going to be pretty much selling my greens, but every BOE blue or purple that I get, I'm going to be putting on the auction house. I'm just going to vendor my greens. I don't want to keep running back and forth to the auction house like that.
Yeah.
Ancestors watch over you.
I just unlocked the chest guard of the beating drum for running up and forcing people to listen to my drumming. Oh, cool. Look at what I look like now.
Very cool.
Yeah, I actually look better. Now if I can just get some pants to go along with it. What level do you start getting white helmets?
I don't know.
I wonder if there are any decent looking white helmets. You know what? I should put research into like, I know you can't transmogrify a white item, but like maybe white items that like look the coolest. I'm not getting much of a bonus from the items themselves. I'm really not. You know what? Like a 1% difference in game. You know.
Yeah.
So I should look for the white items that just look the coolest. You know, per each race that I play. Because I'm not gonna do Taurens for every single Ironman challenge. I do know I was told to, I'm probably never going to make a Worgen for Ironman. Because I don't personally like the starting questing zone. And you're not supposed to join groups, and if I remember right, some of those starting quests require groups.
I don't know.
No, if I remember right, there's a scenario to progress.
There is a scenario to progress.
Right.
So you can't do any scenarios at all?
You're not supposed to. I think if it's required for progression, it's allowed. I think they said, like, you know, just like quests where you have to drink the elixir to do the quest are allowed, but I'm just not even gonna do those. I'm not. I'm gonna go as raw as I can. Like I don't want to have to like wait for a judgment and, you know, a decision. I want to know for sure what I'm doing is legit. The Grim Totems. Everybody knows the dark colored fur means they're bad. That's why the white colored fur is Moothur the Holy. I've never really paid attention to like the background music, but now that I've got it turned on, like, I like that it changes from area to area to try and create an actual ambiance. Could you imagine being in the boardroom of where they like decide like what because they custom compose for each area.
They do?
Just like in their other games. I'm pretty sure they do, yeah. Blizzard, like, even if like they don't build the area around the music. They have the area, and I'm pretty sure the people they have make the music for it, they're all like, look, it's like this. Even if they don't play it, I'm pretty sure they give them like concept art and like a lore breakdown. That way like everything can kind of match up, you know? Like, you go to a troll village and you hear that tribe, because they try to be like tribal voodoo meets like Jamaican, you know, for the trolls, and the drums just really go with that. Stupid dog. I thought I was going to avoid him. I didn't think it was going to come up on me from the side. I'm avoiding talking to this person up here yet, because I know she's just going to progress me and send me somewhere further. So I'm going to go back and still turn this in to the village and then go back to her. I need some pants. They need to give me some pants. I'm a pantsless Tauren. Nobody wants to see my beef bouillon on the path.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We've got to come up with some good cow jokes. Like, think every time you come out, even if it's like not timed well, like I want cow jokes.
I'll see what I can do.
We can create a real musical.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You have issues.
I should try and find like a little gif of like those seagulls laughing with the sound effect for like the Twitch stream, so that way I could have them like up in the corner or something, and like whenever I make those jokes, just like keybind a button, have the seagulls laugh at my jokes. I don't see why I couldn't do that. Legs of the long day. Ha! I got pants. Collect 6 stalker claws and 6 cougar claws. Ooh, stalkers and cougars. Alright. Somebody's picking up people in suburban bars. Much better. Now let's look at me. That's what I'm talking about right there. I need a hat. I didn't go with the braided beard. I went with the rugged beard so people know I was in the mood.
Oh my god. You're too much.
Am I too much? Or should I give you more? I'm gonna Chuck Norris joke this type of thing, man. Like, I'm gonna be stupid ridiculous with it. We got about 13 minutes left in today's excursion. Then we'll start wrapping it up. Around the time it comes to ending, I'll turn in a quest somewhere. I want to log out just outside of town so I can reduce my rested buff, if any at all. I really want as little boost as possible. Like, I want to just be like the most badass Ironman of them all. Like, I want to be good enough at Ironman that some people are just all like, wow, dude, do something else. And I'll be all like, nah, for the Horde. Yeah. Ooh, I got a new ability. What's that? Ooh, I recognize that. That's Hammer of Justice. Stun the target for 6 seconds. So now, I've got a 2-second AoE stun and a 6-second single target stun. So it's getting harder and harder to defeat me as we go along. What am I out here getting? Stalker claws and cougar claws. I'm not out of range. The range is out of me. I want to find a really powerful, like, white mace or hammer. Because I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I played Warcraft 3. But I really believe that paladins are more, they're more in character with hammers. You know, Arthas used a hammer, and then, I mean, look, Arthas was a really holy guy, and then somebody gave him a sword with a skull, and then he became an expansion-worthy bad guy. Like, Moothur had a hammer, and the first time his hammer was knocked out of his hand, he died. Paladins need their hammers. I'm a big old giant Tauren with a tiny little sword that looks like a dagger. Paladins ain't even supposed to use daggers. I'm lore inappropriate.
Oh my god.
Calling myself out right now. Red flag on the play. Go back 15 yards.
How do you have a... What's it called?
A what?
A dagger.
No, I'm making fun of the size of the sword because I'm a giant Tauren.
Gotcha.
The sword looks like a dagger. It's a tiny little inky dinky sword. I was gonna go ret to have the bigger two-handed weapons, but I feel like, you know, every class that's got a tank spec, I'm gonna be safer doing the tank spec.
Okay.
I would rather take my time with the tank spec and make sure that I win than to go ret, rush it, and die at like level 60 or something. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, look, I haven't even gone prot yet, and look how little damage I'm taking just having the sword.
Yeah.
Or in shield. Sword doesn't matter. Shield. I'm getting mixed up. Questing in Mulgore is pretty relaxing. It's not too crazy. You don't see too many characters. I haven't actually seen anybody out here. This is supposed to be a medium population server, but I haven't seen any other players yet.
Oh, maybe they're on the alliance side.
Maybe. That's highly possible. I'm gonna leave war mode off for 2 reasons. I don't want to get PvP ganked, and I don't want the bonus and experience. Need one more cougar claw and one more stalker claw. Not too bad. Just need one more cougar. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Pound that. Pound that kitty. I don't want to get too adult-esque with my jokes. I almost thought I saw a putty tat though. I'm probably gonna just ride Kodos till I'm flying. I don't know what I'm gonna do about a flying mount because I really don't want to have to ride a wyvern. Not on. I feel like wyverns are not a good match for Taurens at all.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
So if you could have any riding mount for a Tauren, what would you think? What would be your preferred riding mount?
For a Tauren,
Yeah.
honestly, what really says, you know, holy flying cow?
Giant eagle?
A giant eagle?
Giant eagle?
Like a shopping center?
Like a shopping center? No, like, you know, they're supposed to be all one with nature and everything, and, you know, I don't know. I feel like a giant eagle, like, twice as big as the Tauren would be really cool.
That would be cool. That would be very cool.
Is this a charger? Can I steal it?
Huh? Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
can steal your charger? Cool. Thanks.
Well, see, like, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere I can use any mounts or toys available to my character,
Yeah.
like, from my account. But I want to treat this character like he's the first one I ever got. And, like, I don't know where I could go earn a flying mount. I'm going to have to look into that, or where I could go purchase one. Like, with gold. I've been, like, on all my other characters riding my red proto Drake just because I earned that back during Wrath of the Lich King.
Okay.
So I'm pretty proud of that achievement to have done it, like, when it was relevant and current.
Yeah.
You know, that took a lot of work back in the Corrupted Legion days.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool if, like, anybody from the old Corrupted Legion days that, like, remembers Eater of Souls and Lost in Depth, like, if they was, like, to log on and just whisper me and be like, hey, what's up, man? How's it been? I still play too. And I'll be like, oh my god, no way, guy. We should play together. And they'd be like, yeah, guy. And I'd be like, yeah.
Oh my god.
You know,
All of that.
all of that. And a bag of chips.
You are cheesy.
See, when I log on for a stream, people expect, you know, a simple dinner put together when they get on a stream. They want that hamburger helper. But I'm that hamburger helper with cheese.
That's all I can say. It's just wow.
And that's what I'm playing.
Oh my.
Get away from me, goblin. Got him. Crusader strike. No. No, 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 no. Stop running up on me. I need to heal. Not really backpedal, but down key.
It's too far away.
I should be safe here. No, 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 no. That's not right at the end. Not right at the end of the first episode. That was a close one, boys. That was brutal. Yeah, I need some AoE attacks. Whoa, what is that thing doing? Is that another player? That's another player. Okay. What is he? A Tauren shaman. Killing cougars.
For the Horde!
Rardilau. I'm gonna remember your name in case I see you in later trials, my brother. For the Earth Mother. Zug Zug Loktar and all that.
What brings you here?
Alright. So we'll pick up kill 7 Venture Co workers.
Be careful.
Oh, and pick these up next time. So well, it was nice seeing y'all. Thank you for joining the show.
Strength and honor.
We had a lot of fun, didn't we? So, now it's time to log out. Everybody, have a good one. Same time tomorrow. We're going to be on Argent Dawn, Realm time, from 11 to 1. Monday through Thursday. This is episode 1. See you tomorrow.